Welcome back to another PowerPlay Show with Coach Frenchy. Hopefully you have an amazing, great Friday, everybody. Hopefully you have an amazing, great week. And also, hopefully you are ready for the weekend. It's Friday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time in South Florida. And a beautiful, amazing, great state, sunshine in the USA. I'm fired up. We have a lot of news going on around the league tonight and NHL. Not like a lot of big news or everything like that, but we're about like 19 hours before all the NHL team have to give the protection list to the Seattle Kraken for the NHL. So it'll be really interesting after that to make our own pick, because now we're going to see example like Florida, who they pick or they did not protect, everything like that. So we're going to have a really great Sunday night show at 9 o'clock Eastern Time all together, because we're going to do our first mock draft Seattle Kraken Friday night. So we'll be back here. We don't have anything tomorrow. Coach Frenchy is going to be on vacation tomorrow. And I'll be on vacation Sunday morning, and I'll be back Sunday night for you guys. So I don't expect too many people tonight, but I expect the quality people, because you're already in. So thanks to join us for the Power Play show with Coach Frenchy. Of course, we have to start with this buddy. Please welcome you. Bienvenue dans le show, the Power Play. And French, and is my best friend. Flipper is the house tonight. Like I said, we have a lot of things to talk about. We're going to focus on different specific, typical things tonight. The Montreal Canadiens, the Florida Panthers. And then we're going to go a little bit more about, in general, who can have a new place, a new destination. A couple of things what I heard for the last couple hours, so go to sharing with you. And then, of course, at the end of the show, we have the special quiz, Frenchy Quiz, where he become more popular, what the people want to play more, because really it's not easy, those questions usually. And of course, we have the winner of the week's Michael Rosenblatt. He's at board tonight, but he won yesterday. He was 5-5 this last night. So we have a Yamo win this week, the Babe Ruth win also, and Coach Frenchy win one night. And then one night we have also a tie between Yamo and Johnny Golden. So it's great stuff. Love to do this. I think you enjoy it like I do, to pose those questions. I think it's good to learn about that, to learn about fun record and fun thing happening in its history and NHL we don't know. So just want to share with you. First of all, we have a lot of people in the house. We have started with the Vlogs Murphy. Welcome aboard. Directly from Sweden, Mr. Stefan Manberg. We miss you this week. Directly from South Florida, a couple of miles from northeast of me. Of course, we talk about Coral Spring and Parkland. This area, Mr. Michael Rosenblatt. From Moncton, New Brunswick. Not he's alone, because he's always with this beautiful Mini.
You are amazing.
We welcome back also Mini Brand Le Boutillier in the house. From Sarasota, Fort Myers, to go to maybe Naples, to go Bradenton. Maybe sometimes she's in Tampa, or she's on the west coast of the Florida. We welcome back fans number one of the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens and the house tonight, Kimberly Anna. Wow, he's in the house tonight. I have no clue. Wow, he was in the house, but welcome back. And not only he's alone, he's always with the beautiful.
You are awesome.
Natasha, welcome. Sly Abs Guy from St. John and New Brunswick. He's directly from South Florida, between Parkland, Coral Spring, and my North Miami Beach. We'll welcome Mr. Gators. Rock Tim T, he has his own sound effect now. We find him at Gators in the house. So welcome back, buddy. So thanks to have you with us tonight, of course. I have to go all the way directly from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I'm always remember because he is the one. Sometimes he's on Facebook with the Patriots logo. Sometimes he's on Facebook with the letter J. Welcome back, Mr. Joseph Ferreira. Directly from Finland, just over Sweden, where they have no parlay bears in this country. We welcome back. Moi. Yamo Panik. I thought you get boom. Thanks. You're welcome. Yeah, I like that. I don't know. I like to find some different sound effect for each one of you. I need to find more. I need to find like maybe a stride and bowling for a slide. I'm going to get this. I will take another slide. That will be your new sound effect for slide. A stride and bowling. We call him the kingpin of New Brunswick. So thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Like I said, not many people. The only thing we're looking for tonight, guys, is only one thing. That's it. Only one. No money, no donation. Only click on the likes tonight. And I'm going to give you some homework to do. Are you talking, coach? But I want you to find one person until Sunday night. And we're about like what? 6, 5, 7, 8 people tonight. It's okay. It's not a big deal. But I want you for the 5 people we have tonight, guys. I'm giving you a homework. You need to find one person until Sunday night to have subscribed to the show, Hockey Nation Live Show. So find someone. We are about at the lower, almost at the 1,000, 1 or 2 people, maybe or 3. Whatever is the number. I want to be sure I'm come back Sunday night when I turn on my computer. I'm going to say 108. So I know you're going to do your homework. I know you're going to do that. So thanks again. I appreciate already you guys should do it. And thanks to be a part of that show. We have to start over already 8:11. We're going to talk about this. We're going to do like maybe a game's called Under Over, and we'll see what's happening. But please, thanks to be a part of the show again tonight. So everybody said hello to everybody. Like we do at the beginning of this, all the news around the league. We mentioned about that one over there. Of course, we want to mention tonight we're going to talk about new signature happening in NHL. We're going to talk about Alexandre Edler and Philippe Dano. We talk about Canadian news like we do the Les Habitants. We're going to talk about them tonight. Tatar, Dano, Allen, the situation with them, the NHL team protection list, and finally at the end of the show, we're going to talk about the Frenchy Quiz. Hopefully you'll be there until the end. Maybe one night, Sly Abs guy is going to win this show for sure. Like we do every night, we do something specific. What are you talking about, Coach? We are 88 days until the start of the 2021-2022. Another check, please, on the days. We are 88, and you can see we have 3 different great hockey players in NHL wearing number 88 for the Boston Bruins, Mr. Panik, and for the Chicago Blackhawks, the unbelievable Patrick Kane, and finally the winner of the Conn Smythe MVP playoff 2021, Mr. Goaltender Andrei Vasilevsky. Congratulations. He has an amazing, great series for sure about that one over there. So what I did today, I create a video. So today the video is about the free agent defense. I don't know. My contents, I don't know. I don't get a lot of view about videos, so I don't know. The subject is not good enough compared to other people, but I don't get a lot. It's getting worse and worse, so we'll have to select a better contents. I need to get better at that one. I need to work on those stuff like that and to get that part over there. The date of July 17th. So tomorrow night, guys, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. This is the end of the protection list and also the waiver list was today at 12 o'clock. No team can waive any players right now until the next expansion, until the end of UFA. So it's blocked for the waiver list. Tomorrow the team have to protect all the players, have to give them to NHL at 5 o'clock Eastern time. From that moment until the 21st, the Seattle Kraken can do two things. Prepare their list for the 21st at 8 o'clock Eastern time. It's going to be live here. All right. Second thing, they can now sign tomorrow at 12 o'clock UFA. So they could sign Philip Dano, Alexei Ovechkin. They could sign Chris Drager, any Alan Weber, any player on the UFA can sign with the Seattle Kraken start tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Can it happen? I don't think so. But that would be something that will be followed up for sure. All the news around the NHL. First of all, let's start with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Cam Johnson signed a one-year contract at two-way extension. His breakdown is $750,000 if he play in NHL, $75,000 if he play in minor and EHL or East Coast Hockey League. And Johnson would be a UFA when his new deal is going to be expire in 2022. It's just like a guy never been in NHL really, always been in the American Hockey League, but team organization want to get at least 6, 7, 8 goaltender prospect, everything like that. So thanks, Steven, to stop by. I appreciate a lot. So I just want to give you an idea about this. A good signature happening today for the Carolina Hurricanes, guys, is they signed today the forward Morgan Geekie. Or Geekie, yeah, there's something like that. A two-way, 1 year, two-way contract. It's the same contract we just talked about. Cam Johnson. The only difference, he's not going to get a level with a $125,000 guarantee money. The 23 years old reached 9.3 goals, 6 assists last season, and 36-5 game with the Carolina Hurricane. He's an active of Minnesota, and he was drafted by the Carolina 67 overall pick in 2017. Who would be Kraken first pick? Honestly, they don't have a specific first pick. Are you talking about the NHL draft for or last the third round pick, or you talk about the pick for the team expansion draft? That's the difference between both of them. But so I don't know which one you talk about. The New York Rangers signed the French Canadian or Julien Gauthier for 1 year contract. The money was not mentioned nowhere. I believe he's going to get like $750,000 or $800,000, honestly, to play with the New York Rangers. He played a couple of games with the New York Rangers last season. He's still on the roster for the NHL, but he was not like, four line. I think it's a good signature. So I think he bring more, like anybody want to talk about it. He's a big guy, 6'4", 6'5". So I think it's pretty good overall to get that one over there for. So this, honestly, are only the signature of the day. Nobody else signed any players, guys. So it's really, I was a little bit shocked to see this. How was he really no busy on the signature? I expect a lot of movement for the next 24 hours before the prediction list to see what happened. So let's move in a little bit more about the news of the day around the league, what we hear, or what I know, or what I got some information about that. Ryan Sutter, they have 3 specific teams are looking for him at that moment. The Boston Bruins are really, really looking for that for them for sure. The Boston Bruins is the number 2. And one of you guys, I'm pretty sure because you're going to like what I'm going to say, the Florida Panthers are really, really, really looking for Ryan Sutter. Can Bill Zito take this guy? I don't know what you're thinking. Like, I know Gators and also Michael are the big fans of the Panthers, but that's why he's talking about that one over there. To get Ryan Sutter maybe with Florida Panthers. So it'll be really interesting if he can go there. But they are the 3 top list team all over Ryan Sutter. And also Ryan Sutter expressed to play also for Colorado Avalanche. So that's another team he would like to go play also. The Vancouver Canucks announced today they let Alexander Edler to go on the UFA. They're not going to offer him any contract conversation, the discussion until the July 28th. Edler passed most of his career in NHL with the Vancouver Canucks. He's 35 years old, have an amazing, great career, guys, with that team. So that will be interesting to see what is next for him. It's another pickup for depth defensemen. They have a lot of defensemen on the depth about that one over there. A really bad, sad news happening for Logan Mayo. Mayo was one young man. He's on the NHL draft 2021 start next Wednesday. He was almost at the end of the first round or at the beginning of second round. He got a conviction about sexual online or something like that. And then from the Sweden, I think maybe Steven can talk about him, maybe about him. But that's a big jab on his face because maybe no team's going to get him, honestly. You learn from your mistake, but this is a big mistake, to be honest with you. So hopefully he's going to be figure out something happening to him. But welcome back, Mr. Randy in the house. Not a problem, Randy. Coach, what do your Panthers get rid of a 34 years old defenseman, sign a 36 years old defenseman? Not a great move, in my opinions. Frank Salazar, welcome aboard. I'll give you the best knowledge I can tell you about that. All right? If you have right now Anton Strandman and your team, you give away Strandman of your team, and then you have a chance to pick Gus Forsling and your team. Do you think is a good move? So that's similar what you're going to get with Ryan Sutter. You get better at what you have with Yandel. I like really better. Ryan Sutter is a great defenseman. One of the best defensemen playing NHL for the last 15 years. He still have to play a lot of minutes. The reason Minnesota did well, guys, against Vegas this year is because of Ryan Sutter. That's the reason you can get about that one over there. Thank you so much, Steven. I appreciate a lot. Steven Member for the 1,000. Yeah, we're hanging there. We're still at the border line of the 1,000, but I will see about this. So that's what the best comparison frame I can get about this. Now, he's not going to get the first minute, right? But I promise you one thing. If ever he's playing with Florida, he's going to be play with Aaron Ekblad on the first line. How good it is. And Ryan Sutter is going to make Aaron Ekblad better. I can tell you that if he play over there. Whatever the team is going to play with, Ryan Sutter is going to make that team better. Because he's a really solid defenseman. He played 20 minutes now, 22 minutes per game. He's really great, amazing on the defensive side. He have experience, he have leadership, and he can also have a great sense of hockey and IQ. So I would say to you, it will be a great pick for the Florida Panthers. You have a chance to pick him. Of course, you can go younger, but if you can hit a low money, I think that would be good for them to see that. Abs need a playmaker to have all the scorer categories. Anderson. What do you think? I'm coming with that part, buddy. I'm agree with Frankie. Suck too. Rand was a great player, only has a few left here. Now, you're not going to get Rand Sutter for many years. You're going to get him for 1 or 2 years. That's pretty much it. About that one then. But I can tell you that on the list of all the defensemen they have right now and the money they can offer, I think it would be a good pick if you can get Ryan Sutter around $2 million and less for 1 year or maybe 2 years. Exactly. Let's move on to the next one of there. I'm sorry, I was reading the chat between Gators about that one of there. What's going on with Lester Gog? Now, before I come live at the show tonight, guys, they have no talks. Then I got a Twitter from Frank Cervelli said the talk is back, but they are still apart. So I'm going to show to you guys the reason I want to mention that. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I do that bad mistake over there. I don't know if I can see that, Lestagag. All right. Colorado offer him $4 million at 6.5 is $5 to $7 million. That's what I said to you guys yesterday. Now, he won $8 million at $7 million. He won 8 years at 7. So he's talking about $50 million. That's too much for him. Then I'm going to give you a stat about him. I'll bring his over there. Look what the impact of Lestagag and the team. McKinnon, when he played with Estagag, they played 99 games, 1,200 time on the ice. The shot share, 60.3. The expected goal together when they play 60.5. When McKinnon played without Lestagag, 170 game. All right, you have 51.6 shot share, 66 shots share, and 51.6. One Lestagag play without McKinnon. That's what I want you to understand this. When he does not play with, the shot share of Lestagag dropped at 47.3. Drop at 40.7 goal share. It's 26% less. And a goal expect at 48.1. When they don't play Colorado, the shot got share drop about 8%. This is a great stat. That gives you Lestagag. Why? He cannot get, or he should not get $8 million per year. That's right there. That line is not Lestagag, it's McKinnon and Rantanen. Lestagag play a good rate, a big role inside that team of that line, and I understand that. But he cannot get the most of the money of that line. Rantanen is at what, 8.25? McKinnon is 6.5. Of course, he's going to get 9-10 million next season. But at that moment, Lestagag cannot get more $7 million in my book. That's a bet. And then at 5 years, I will be my offer for him. So I just want to share to you about that situation about him. London's coach, not Lestagag. Yeah, you cracked me up. Yeah, Landon Gag. He is a captain, yes. But it's not because he was captain. Here's what the people and Joe Sakic and Steve Yzerman are different. They not look backwards. They look forward. Steve Yzerman, Joe Sakic play the game. And they know the business. They're not going to sign him just for the pleasure for because he's a captain. He's not going to sign him because what he did. You have Kel McCarr to pay. You have Philip Grober to pay. You have McKinnon to pay next season. And you have to respect the salary cap. Turn out, he will get Hyman at $6 million for what Mr. Lestagag does at taking his $8 million. And the team's going to get $8 million. This guy not going to get the win the Stanley Cup. Can promise you that. 10 years in NHL, that get 1, 2, 3 more years is going to be great. But year number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is going to be another player like everybody else. Zach Parise, Sutter, Weber. They're going to play good. You're not going to play the other peak. And that's what you have to understand about that one over there. The next one is the Panthers situation. What are you talking about, Coach? First of all, everybody don't forget to click on the likes. We're still missing a couple of likes. You can click on the likes. I know you can. You can take a time to click on the likes. I'm going to take a break. So the time I'm doing a break, I'm going to drink. You click on the likes. So I can see the number jumping right now. I'm still at 14. So the Panthers situation, guys, here's what they are, and I want to share with you guys. They are looking for a defenseman. They are looking for a top 9 forward, a center, third line, and then you have to sign Sam Bennett, and they have to sign maybe Alan Wenberg. That's what their next shopping for the next couple of days for Mr. Bill Zito. And they still have a lot of money. I think they have $11 million to spend. So it'll be really, really interesting about that one over there. And talking about the Panthers tonight, I want to mention about at Anthony Duclair. Remember when I talked to Michael this morning? Some of you was, at the show. I said, Duclair accept less money to stay here because he love here. And if you follow him today, he wrote a statement on the Twitter, his own Twitter account said, I love to be in Florida. I love to be a part of this location, this community where I enjoy it and I have a lot of friends and I enjoy to be in South Florida. That's the most important things for me. And that's what I knew already and that's what I bring to you. So that's a great signature that builds it to get Anthony Duclair. It's really important when a player wants to play for a team, not because they are good or he feel good, but he feel great to play there. He enjoyed to live there. He's smart, he's more happier, and everything look good, and he want to give more. So it's a great signature for the Florida Panthers to get one over there. I know it's London, but I was trying to help coach. No problem. I appreciate that slide. I know you always try to helping me. Thank you so much. Update: the Detroit Red Wings acquire Nick Leddy from the New York Islanders in exchange for the forward Richard Panik and the 70th selection of Edmonton 2021. Thank you so much, Yamo, to share this with us. Unfortunately, when I'm here, I cannot be on my phone. The only thing I know is my phone is blowing up right now. So when my phone is blowing up, is because something happening. So thanks for that one over there. It's another defenseman we talked about this morning. They're going to be on the no protection list. I mentioned this to Michael this morning, and I think that's a good one about that one again. Landon Gog. It's Landon Bot. Okay, I just read on Twitter that news. Thank you so much, Yamo. Hey, you look at already like 985. Yeah. Yep, it's confirmed right now about that one over there. I'm going to get this. I'm going to make not a video, baby, but after that, I'm going to make a statement on that one. Welcome back, Mr. Johnny Golden. Thanks to be here tonight about that one. Landeskog. Gog. I don't know the pronunciation in Sweden. I'm sure it's very different about that one over there. I will have to follow the Colorado Avalanche, the people I played, to let me know what's going on with his name. Forest Land, Lloyd Lands. Look like you have a good time together, so enjoy that one. The next news I want to talk about this right now. It's not about Duclair, but I want to talk about Hyman. And I just want to give you a little bit what he did for the last 5 years with the Toronto Maple Leafs. I like that nice picture. It's very clear. I love that one. The last 5 years, guys, you have, look his progression. And again, he never scored more at 21 goals. Of course, 51 game, he scored 21 goals, 71 and 25. He's just about a scorer at 25. He won $7 million. I'll be honest with you, I don't want to give him more 6.5. I don't know what you're thinking about that one. Landeskog. You guys, you crack me up about that one over there. Land is a country, Skog is forêt. That's awesome. I like that. So anyway, I was just going to mention about Zach Hyman. I don't know how much he wants to offer. His name is a part of the deal with the Florida Panthers, by the way. It was mentioned today. Colorado is looking for him. And so it'll be really interesting about where he's going to play next season. But can he get $7 million? I don't know. You want to mention that in the chat. If you feel like they can get it or not, that'd be great. See, we got 16 likes. You guys, you're listening to me sometime. That's good. The next news I want to mention about this is the Coyotes, Arizona Coyotes. What I heard tonight is no talk between Connor Garland and the Arizona Coyotes. Everybody is on the market and the Coyotes. Only the defenseman Jacob Chingron is not going nowhere. But they talk Toronto, Carolina, and Boston talk a lot about Darcy Crumper, the goaltender for Coyotes. The Kraken are in conversation with the with Arizona for UEL. So it'll be really interesting about UEL and the Kraken at $8.25 million also. So that's the news we have. So Garland, guys, is on the market maybe. So it'll be really, really interesting about that one over there if he's going to go somewhere. So Coyotes is going to have some action for sure about that one over there. If they leave a superstar, don't take a pay cut, that team would never succeed. Way too much money on that top line. This is a great comments about you, Frank, because the way you pay $311 million, it will hurt you with a $6.75 million with Nylander. It's about 44% of your pay on your salary. For the rest of that's what he get always the $1 million players every time that. And so that will be really, really interesting. They have to trade Tavares. But because the reputation, if you turn that, they will maybe not do it. But they cannot let go Marner. Marner is at 90 points. Matthews scored 50 goals. So the guy to leave is really Tavares. Can they do it? I don't think so. But, geez, that's hard to controlling a team like that with 3x $11 million. I agree with you about that one there. Sly, come on, man. Yeah, Sly, what's wrong with you?
Come on! Come on!
So it'd be really interesting about that one over there. For that one over there for the Coyotes, the news about that one over there. Thanks again about that one over there. I just want to show to you. I don't want to bother you with that part. That's we give a little bit. All the players play for the USA. Are on the draft, USA draft, all right? And they are born in the USA or they are part of the USA. Just mentioned that, or where we set up them on the first round. Every time that's a report I got today. So I just want to mention this to you. You can take a picture of that. I'm not going to talk too much about this. Talk about this, a picture. Here we go. Coach sometimes is... he touched sometimes. He should not touching something. Here we go. Anyhow, the next thing I want to talk about this is a question to you guys. If you have a choice tonight, you all become the owners of any team in NHL. You are the manager of the team. Which player of the three you would like to start your franchise? Is it Trevor Zegras, Jack Hughes, or Cole Caulfield? Leave after Avalanche captain, coach, whatever his name is. Yes, Sly, I skip. Good night. Leave after the captain. Yeah, you talk about Landegog. We'll let this gog. You talk about him. Yeah, Toronto is looking about him. I don't know they can afford him at $8 million, to be honest with you. That would be too much money, I believe, for that for sure. So Caulfield, Brian said, that's a good pick over there. Of the three for me, is going to be, honestly, it would be Trevor Zegras, Cole Caulfield, and then Jack Hughes. That would be my selection of the three like that. The reason why Jack Hughes, not him at the beginning, the reason why Zegras is a center, and the three is the most skilled players. He's really, really skilled. Caulfield is a winger, is a sniper. And then you have Jack Hughes can play center also. And I think for me, I would go with Zegras, Caulfield, and Jack Hughes. Kaden said Zegras for him, Zegras for Steven. Thanks, you guys, to pick it up here. To answer that question. Finally, we have 8:37. We have to move on a little bit quicker. I want to talk about the Montreal Canadiens tonight a little bit more. So I want to mention about what's going on over there. The Montreal Canadiens, first of all, they signed another player. This is more for the Laval Rocket, but I think we want to mention that. The Laval Rocket announced on Friday that the team has agreed to the term of a one-year contract, one way, and the American Hockey League with the forward Jake Lucchini. Lucchini have about 25 points last season. He played only in Laval for the Rockets. So he's a great additional player for them, for Laval. So that's good to see that. Hey, Coach, if Eagles sign with the Avs, I will send you a nice Cuban cigar. That'd be great, Frank. That'd be awesome if you sign them over there. Thank you so much. I appreciate a lot about that. The next news I want to talk, guys, is about Philip Dano. So the Dano is open up to go with anywhere he wants to go. He may be re-signed with Montreal, everything like that. So I have a question tonight. You just said yes or no. Or not said you know. My question, do you think or do you believe Montreal Canadiens, yes, just say yes or no, should pay him over $5 million or $5 million and below? If you think Montreal should pay him over $5 million, say yes. If you think it's below $5 million and lower, write no. I wait for your answer so I can have the time to set up a drink. 18 likes, that's pretty much. We have 2 to go at 20. Anybody want to add? Do you think Philip Dano should be at $5 million a plus or $5 million lower? As you need a yes or a no. Slice said no. Frank said no. Johnny said no. You're absolutely right. I agree with you guys. I think Montreal, you have to let him go if you want to. And I know he's going to hurt Montreal. But you cannot get his money at $5 million, 5.5, because now you completely change the salary cap ladder for the rest of the team. When you have a guy like him score 5 goals per year, and then Gallagher makes 6.5, and he make 5.5, you cannot pay only for the defensive side. And I think that would be too much money for Montreal if he gave him. And he make a big mistake. Remember, Montreal offered him last year 5 years, it was 6 years at $5 million. And he refused that. So it would be interesting about that story. Thank you very much, the people in Soda's question. That'd be awesome. My next question is about Thomas Tatar. I'm going to go quick with him. Do you believe he should get more at $3 million per year? Yes or no? $3 million is a yes, a plus, and below $3 million said no. It's not about 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. Slice say yes. Good. Tatar out? No. No, he's going to be out. But do you think Yamo is going to get more? He should get more at $3 million. That's my question. Sly say yes. Yeah, I agree with you, Sly. And this is what I would tell you one thing. Coach, you have a lot of information tonight. Sorry, no. And here what he got. On the 5 versus 5 point prediction, sent the last 3 years with a minimum of 500 minutes. Look what Thomas Tatar did. Thomas Tatar, guys, on goals versus 60 is at 0.85. Assist primary is at 1.61, guys. He's at one of the top in NHL behind Gretzky. Point per 60 minute per game. He's at 2.47. On the offensive side, guys, he produces. The guy can make money. He can play. Ta-da! So, Montreal is going to lose a good players. Obviously, he's not good on playoff, but on this part. Can he accept to play Montreal for $3 million? But unfortunately, I think Montreal does not want to keep him. But my question to you, where do you see him? I'm going to give you, after you answer, 3 teams I believe you're going to sign. And tell me which team you believe Thomas Tatar is going to play next season. Thank you, Caden. I agree with you about that one. $31. Yamo. Sorry about that. We have about a few minutes before we start the quiz, so don't go nowhere. I just want to be sure about Sly. Yep, 31 years old. Edmonton Johnny, Saddle, Brand. I agree with Brand, Saddle. All right, I'm going to give you 3 teams going to go. It's going to be Pittsburgh, Edmonton, or Detroit. That's my 3 pick about that. Seattle could be another location, but I really believe more in Edmonton or Pittsburgh. I agree with Brian about that. He has some experience on the good for Kraken, but not playoff. Exactly about that. I agree with you about that one over there. About that. Whoop, I gave it that one over there. Well, it was about Yandel here. I mentioned about that one over there. That's conclude a little bit what happening with the Montreal Canadiens. All the news we have about them. The last news I can talk about Montreal Canadiens is my last question about Montreal, guys, is about Jake Allen. I don't have the picture. I apologize, so I'm going to put back this one over there. Jake Allen, guys. To keep Jake Allen, would you like to give a second-round pick to the Seattle Kraken to keep Jake Allen? Yes or no? He said he is in. I said he's in up Minnesota. It's not a bad choice, to be honest with you. It's not bad what you mentioned, but would be interesting about that one over there. For Jake Allen, do you give a second-round pick to keep him, or you don't give a second-round pick? You said to Seattle, pick him up. What do you think? Yes for a second-round pick, or no, a second-round pick for Jake Allen? Whoops. Too hard. Cue coach. So the discussion we heard right now is a no brand. Yeah. So the discussion is the Kraken request a second-round pick or a third-round pick to the Montreal Canadiens to not pick Jake Allen. And I think Marc Bergevin should not accept that. He should let him go. I think for me is like you have so many goaltender backup number 2 right now in NHL, guys. I would not give my second-round pick to the Kraken. They have a lot of goaltender. Jaroslav Halak, example. I don't say him, but you have James Reimer, and you can get now the $2.5 million you have to Jake Allen. Get a goaltender at $1 million, save another $1.5 million, and then you can get that guy. Now to finish with with my questions about this. Yes or no? We score like a rapido 2-minute question to you guys. You have to be quick on the yes or no because I move up quickly. If Montreal have any chance to sign up players, UFA or trade, you tell me yes or no. I not mention who they gave back. I don't mention how much money. I just said, you said me yes or no. We go there. We start. I'm going to start the clock. Do we have the clock here? Coach, do you have the clock? Coach, do you have the clock? Coach, you have a clock here. Coach, you have a clock. Coach is amazing. I don't know if you like the coach, but coach he likes. All right, the clock is 2:50, so we have 2 minutes to go through this. Let's start the first one. Do you trade to get Jack Eichel? Yes or no? All right? Do you trade for Jack Eichel? No, Johnny. 7 said no. Yamo said no. I'm going to give this only to 2 minute drop at 2 minutes, then we go to next question. Sly, do you trade for him now? Coach, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate a lot. You are awesome. Brand said yes. We have 4 no and 1 S. Next question. Do you sign Dougie Hamilton, defenseman? Yes or no? Johnny said too expensive for Eichel. Doug Hamilton, yes or no? 10 seconds. Yes, Johnny. Yamo say yes. 5 seconds. Yeah, Dougie for Yamo. Yeah, you got it. Do you sign Gabriel Landeskog or Landeskog? Whatever you know him. The captain for Colorado. Yes or no? Hey coach, j'arrive, c'est quoi? C'est presque. Hey Karine, ça va bien? Non, ça va bien. Lâche pas. On parle de savoir si Montréal va signer un joueur ou pas par les noms que je prononce. Yes or no? Si tu voudrais que le joueur soit avec les Canadiens ou pas. Slice said no. Yes, let's go to Lance Forest. All right, next one. Do you trade for Tarasenko? Yes or no? Ten seconds. Yes or no for Tarasenko? Do you trade? Yes for Forest. Okay, Karen, not problem, merci. Tarasenko, yes or no? No, Tarasenko. Thank you, Johnny. Yamo say yes. Perfect. Karen say yes. Awesome. Finally, two more players. Do you trade for Zeph Jones? Yes or no? I know the clock is over, but I want to finish this with that one. Do you trade for Zeph Jones on us or not? No. I agree with you about that, Steven. Karine said no. No, merci, Karine. Johnny, absolutely no on John. Thank you, Johnny. Oh, sometimes some they don't show up over there. Yes for Sly. He said yes for Sly about that one over there. All right. And the last one I want to talk about, guys, tonight is, do you sign Mike Hoffman as a UFA for Montreal Canadiens? Yes or no? That's the last one before we go to the quiz with Coach Frenchy. Mike Hoffman, yes or no? Brent said no. Yamo said no. Seven said no, never. That's awesome, guys. Thank you for participating like that. That's all about. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We're looking one more likes. That'd be awesome. Every time that'd be great. Johnny, great for know about that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the quiz.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
You are going to go a quiz tonight. We have a great quiz. 5 big questions. We're going to take a note about those. Who's going to win tonight? Who's going to finish the week with a W? Everything like that. We have a lot of new stuff. It's coming Friday, Sunday night. We have a couple of new things, guys. We just need people. That's the only thing we're missing. We're missing people. When we get those people, we're going to get so much better and better and better. But until then, we have to go with the quiz. Time for the quiz. Let's get 20 likes for Coach. We got 20, thank you so much. C'est quoi qu'on gagne un voyage à Cuba? I think c'est pas la bonne idée aller à Cuba présentement. Don't go to Cuba. See where you at. Let's move on. The first question of the night. In 1967 and 68, NHL had 6 new teams and become a 12-team league. From the 6 new teams, which team has the best winning percentage since that year until tonight? Which team has the best percentage winning since 1967 for the first 6 teams? At the second time, we add 6 teams. So we talk about St. Louis, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and Dallas. Dallas was at that time Minnesota. So from the 5 teams you have on the board right now, on the graphic, on your phone, desktop, iPad, whatever you're watching this, which team has the best percentage of that one over there? Thank you so much. 20 likes. Stephen said Dallas. Brent said Pittsburgh. Karen said Pittsburgh. Yamo said, oh, we forgot that one over there. I'll give you more time. St. Louis. Steph said Dallas, Minnesota. Johnny Golden said St. Louis. Can we have an answer from Sly? Karen said D. We wait for Sly. Sly said Pittsburgh. Johnny said A. Kimberly, welcome back, said C. Minnie said D. Minnie said D. Can we have Michael Rosenblatt in the house? Yes or no? And ladies and gentlemen, we have one good answer tonight for that one. And she will be happy about that because she nailed it. C. Philadelphia Flyers have the best percentage overall at .575. And the only one is Kimberly. And she nailed it. Kimberly, she's the only one with C. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I don't see anybody else with C. Congratulations, Kimberly, about that one over there. It was about fun. Yeah, Kimberly, you nailed it. Congratulations on that one over there. Question number 2. Not that one. Sorry about that. Which team has the most loss and OT and shootout? They have this and OT and shootout. Which team has the most loss in history NHL so far? Montreal, Florida, Boston, Ottawa, San Jose. Let's start this. That's awesome. Welcome everyone to the Power Play. Thank you so much, NHL. Don't forget to click on the like. You did already. Burns Lupuji said C. Can we stand said left? That's funny. Fallon O'Connor, welcome aboard. Fallon said B. Yamo said B. NHL said E. Fallon, remember me, of course. Saw you this morning, buddy. Thanks to join us. Thank you so much. Hopefully you subscribe to the show. Karen said E. Sly said B. Kimberly said E. Johnny, E. Fallon, I did. Thank you so much. I think we have everybody else. I don't see we missed someone, and I apologize if you are late. The answer to that question, guys, is, and we got a couple of you guys did it. Florida Panthers has the most loss and OT and shutout. I would be curious about Yamo. How you know that? Sly, you was lucky, I know already. Thank you so much, NHL. And Fallon, how do you know it was Florida, Yamo? We have 4 people aboard. Sly, Yamo, Kimberly and Fallon. Yeah, he was my second pick. Congratulations, everybody. Question number 3. Un important, c'est participer, Karine. T'as plein ça. T'as plein ça. Tu me fais rire de temps en temps, toi. C'est drôle. In 1982, which team moved from New Jersey? Which team moved to New Jersey Devils in 1982? A. Minnesota Star. B. Colorado Rockies. C. I apologize, I messed up that one. Atlanta Flames. D. The Kansas City Scout. And we start right now. Fallon, you nail it. Yamo did it. Rockies. Fallon said the Rockies. NHL said D, the Scout. Fallon said the Rockies. Fallon said B. Seven said B. Yamo said B. Karin said B. NHL. Johnny said C. Johnny said C. What about Sly? Kimberly said A. Brent said B. Kimberly said A. Sly, are you sleeping? Well, I miss you. Sly said A. Thank you so much. That's one call. The answer of this question is is Colorado Rockies. Last correction. Colorado Rockies. So we have a couple of people nail it. We have Bran, Yamo, Fallon, Karin got one on that one there. It was easy. Yes, it was easy for sure. Next question. There are 8 players score 4 goals and power play in history NHL. But one of them did 6 points only with 5 goals and 1 assist. Who I am? Scotty Mellenby, Mario Lemieux, Bernie Geoffrion, and Luc Robitaille. It's like Fallon said C. Because of 19 hockeys. Yamo says C. Karin said C. Devon said A. Sly said D. What about you, Bram? Kimberly said B. Minnie said D. Maybe I missed you, Brand. What you said? Johnny said C. Minnie said D. Brand, did you have an answer? Brand said D, maybe. The answer, that one over there, we have I believe we have a few. We have a few. Bernie Geoffrion, 1955. Fallon got it. Yamo got it. And we have Karin nail it. Again, congratulations on each one of them. Now, Yamo is at 3. Fallon is at 3. Karin is at 2. Sly at 1. We have 7. Brand at 1. So what a guess. You look like you're lucky, buddy. Lucky guess. Yes. Last question, and some of you is going to laughing, but it is what it is. Last question. I was born in Sweden. I play 1,000 game in more NHL. I never win a trophy. I won the Stanley Cup 4 times. Matt Santin, Peter Forsberg, Mats Naslund, and Thomas Ostrom. Here we go. Don't know my stats, Sly. Thomas, Fallon said Thomas. Thomas. Here we go. The answer is Thomas Armstrong. Yes, Yamo. It was the answer. I mock it. I did it wrong when I said the Colorado Rockies. I put Armstrong over there. My God, I started laughing myself. But you gave everybody a point about that one over there. It was a free one. Thomas Armstrong got that one over there. The only close to him, it was Peter Forsberg with 2 W, but he won 2 Stanley Cup, but he won a couple of trophies. So it was a easy one for you guys tonight. Honestly, Yamo and Mr. Fallon O'Connor, first time in the show tonight. He is the winner of the quiz with Frenchy. Hopefully, was too easy for you guys. That one over there, Sly. So everybody have to give you that one over there. But look, I think you enjoyed it. Hopefully, you enjoyed that over there. Congratulations, like Seven said. Look, if you have anything, John Gregor back in the house. John Gregor is on the house, guys. OMG. OMG. Mr. John, directly from Boston, Massachusetts. Number 1 fans of the Boston Bruins. A long time, John. Hopefully you're doing well. Don't forget, guys, we're going to be back here every night at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Start Sunday. We have a busy week next week, guys. We are busy a lot. So don't forget to come back anytime here. We are fun to see the guys are back, like Sly, Steven, and Yamo. Now we have a new one. Fallon Connor is back now. We have, Gator, Frank, and Yamo, Stefan, and then Karen now join us. Kimberly, she's here a lot of time. Each one of you guys, you're doing there. Dino Dilabio. 1 year was a Sandra Art streak. Absolutely right about that. Welcome aboard, Dino. Thanks, you. Welcome, Greg.
You are
Johnny.
awesome.
Appreciate a lot.
You are.
I agree with you, Steven. And the beauty of this stuff, it's not me. I have nothing to do with that. It's each one of you make this amazing. And without your participation, without you guys add more fun, and you talk, each one of you, make this amazing. And that's what you have to be grateful about that. And hopefully one day we're going to be 30, 40 every night. And it's not about the likes. It's not about me. But it would be more fun if we have 20 more people join the conversation and, sharing what we do. At the end of the day, that's all about. So I like Leddy, good skater, good D. Yamo, I like that also. About that one over there. I just feel like he struggled a bit at the Tampa Bay, but overall, it's good at some point because he's 5.5. He still have 2 more years, I believe, on his contract. So I think it's all about. I'm number 9 in Pro Bowling League. Congratulations, Sly. We'll go let me take a note. Number 9, bro. You jumped for 3 ranking. It took you a couple of weeks, but you did it, Sly. Congratulations. Pas de problème, Karine. Ça va venir. At the end of the day, it's to be patient, all right? It's to be perseverance and to be patient. with a number. And the key behind that is not only me, but you guys sharing. And the fact, like, Dino just show up, but the fact, like, Fallon came this morning, now he came tonight, and this is all about. Usually Michael Rosenblatt is around. Friday night is not easy. Sunday night is summertime. I understand that. But imagine I have a 1,000 subscriber. We get 5,000 subscriber. How people will be here tonight, maybe 40, 50. We get like what, 20 people right now? We 10 people. So 10 people, example, of the 1,000, we are like, 0.% of people. And, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, it's all about you guys. So congratulations, Steph. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Kimberly, Sly is amazing. You have that ball go from a turnover, like a curve, amazing curve he has. I think you have some video about his shot. So we have to get there. Lodo, that's up. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Fallon. Thanks so much to all my friends out there. I think, Sly, you should start a merchandise store. I think people will buy your shirt, your caps. We can't wait when you're going to become. Now, for the first time you carry a Sly, you are at the top 10 of the Pro Bowling in Canada. First time. Now the next is maybe top 5. Maybe it could happen in September. We'll see what happens. It's a good trade for both ways. So first, Islanders going to lose him. They cannot put 3 names on this. So they have already Pelech and over there, the 3 defensemen with Manfield. I thought that one, Pulock, Pelech, and Manfield. So they have to expose one. And the fact they know they're going to lose him, it's a little bit what happened with Ryan Grace last night. They got a good pick and they got something back in return for that one. So I think overall it's good for both teams. And it's helping also the Detroit to get one. Karine, strive for the coin en français, t'en fais a good game. Yes, Karine. I'm good for them, coach. Thank you so much. I appreciate Slide. Go. Push hard. We are your fan, coach. Thank you, Brian. Very nice from you. Appreciate that.
You are awesome. You are
that was your guy on the early stream, Michael de Villanova, who he picked. Yep, exactly. Absolutely right about that one over there. It was the one you have to get there. But again, now Joe Sakic did it. And who did it again? Steve Yzerman tonight. So that gives you those 2 GM have an amazing, they are great GM in NHL. They prove it. You know that New Jersey get a good pick from the New Jersey Devils yesterday. Got a good pick for Rand Gray for the Colorado Avalanche for sure. This I just want to mention is Flipper. Flipper is happy tonight. So any question you have, we'll see here about 4 minutes. It's 9:11, so I can finish this at 9:15. Did we get his number 1 defense by a bit? Yes, exactly. And I think he's going to be what? Ladies carry on a 5.5 contract. Honestly, he also have 2 more years to go for his contract. I'm going to get those information right away here. I don't know they pick up already traded, but we'll see if they have it over there. I'm going to go on Cap Friendly. Yeah, he's going to be UFA, guys, next year. Not this year, the following year. He's 30 years old. So I think overall, it's a good pick over there. Leddy he was last season, he played 55 games, 56, 31 points, 21 prior to that. He have guys 40, 46, 42 before that. He came for the Chicago Blackhawks, if you remember that one over there. So it's a guy can carry on 30, 35 points in the NHL. With Detroit, he's going to play a good 25 minutes per game. And that will helping him to get a little bit more points. So I think it's good for them to get there. I agree with you, Fallon, about that one over there. Thanks for sharing with us. Come on, Brent. I know you are my number 1 fan, Sly. You too, bro. That's awesome, guys. Well, not that one. Absolutely right about that one over there, Fallon, about the number 1 defense for the Detroit Red Wings. So We got 21 tonight. That's not too bad. Yes. Detroit is going to get the defenseman, the German defenseman. They're going to go back next. He's going to be back. He's going to play for the Detroit next year. So it'll be interesting about this guy. This kid is really good. I think Zedzina is going to get better. That thing is going to get better. I think they're going to resign Jonathan Bernier over there. I don't see Bernier go nowhere. Nowhere. I think he's going to sit there. Yeah. He was the best defenseman last season in Europe. Sunday will be Moncton tournament. You can catch it for me, Brian. Here we go. The Kingpin is going to be in Moncton for that one. Morse Zitter. Yep. You let me know, Sly. That would be great. Maybe it's going to be live on TV, so maybe live stream that. Sly, pick up his ball right now. Sly, turn the ball on. Sly, a little bit. Turn the ball on between both hands. Sly is on preparation. Put his left foot just in front of the right foot. Drop his knee, bend his knee a little bit lower and lower. Look straight on the pin in front of him right now. Focus is right there. He's getting 1 step, 2 step, and his motion. The ball is out his hand. It's coming right there from the left to the right with a curve. He hit the inside to the pin. The pin in is a strike, and he nailed it again. Slide. Did it! Is it a play-by-play on the slide shooting a ball during a tournament in Moncton? With the star on the flame, you'd think it would be trade. Right now, the big discussion, Fallon, for the Calgary Flame is really Matthew Tkachuk. For me, I will trade Monahan. They're going to lose Giordano. I will not. Johnny Gaudreau is going to be an extension, so I don't think so. I think they have a lot of good center. If they want to add better on the situation, they have to trade Shea Monahan and get a good prospect, a good top 6 over there. Party Pony. Gaudreau, yeah, they talk about an extension, not to trade him. Here we go, Brian. It will happen in NHL. The next 20 hours will be, you have to follow up. I think they will draft Coles Seliger. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you ask for the draft? They are what, 16 right now? 13. I think they are 14 at that moment, right? At that moment. That'd be great, Brian, if you can do that. Coach Selinger, I don't know. Selinger, I believe he will be out around 12. Here we go. Yeah. Good chance to get there. I don't see McDavis slide over there. And they need forward. They don't need a D. They don't need a goaltender. At that moment, I think Seliger, he should be there. Can he get a 10 Seliger? But I think it will be at that area. Chas Lucius is the best over there. I have to make a video. I have a video about who is the best shooter, the best skater, everything like that. I just have no time to do it, and I have to do it for sure. That would be great. That would be great to get him over there for sure. William Sheffield, welcome back directly from UK. Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Maybe we can go at 22. That'd be great. William, you can click on the likes. You missed the quiz, but we'll be back Sunday night at 9 o'clock Eastern time, everybody. How about that one there? Yes, Fallon, I think it will be a good thing about the shooter is Selinger. I think, I don't know if I can have this. Did I did that or not? They are not saved yet. I don't have the picture with me to prove to you, to show to you. Speed is Gwender. Yes, is I think Gwender could be top to 6. Some put him 3rd, but I think he have a great year with Emma. He did not, he played for Edmonton, honestly, for the Old King. But I think for me, it'll be size. The size is Owen Power. Yes, I think he's going to be number one over there. I think after that it would be depends. It's Matt Bernier over there. Could be a surprise. Maybe some of them consider Clark on the top. I think Power is going first. Me too. For that one over there, we're going to have by the way, we're going to have a mock draft, guys. Before that, so that'll be interesting. Sly, you leaving? Have to run. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, Frenchy. Take care of you. I will see you Sunday night, buddy. Have a great night, Sly. Thanks again to stop by. Good night, Brent and Minnie and Natasha.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Yes, he dropped. I think right now I see him between 20 to 25. I think Florida Panthers could take a chance with him at 22. But he's dropped there. He's the one who was considered top 15. But he have a really bad year. He have only 6 points, I believe, or this season. 3 goals, I believe, also. So good night, Steven, or good early morning. Have a great night. Thank you so much to stop by, Steph and Yamo. Thanks again. I don't know if Karen and Kimberly is around, but if each one of you is leaving, have a great night, everybody. But you're right, Fallon, about Reddy, about that. That'll be good. Biggest jumper is Eglin. William is going to be at the top 5, I believe. Could surprise everybody to be one. I'm not be surprised, and I pick him up over there after that. And Bernier go Seattle. And then you're going to see New Jersey with Luke Hughes maybe going to get there. Detroit will be interesting. That's Detroit. Their prayer of him, he could be William Eglin. That would be amazing. Can they get Edvinson, or they go with an American hockey player? That would be interesting to follow Detroit. That's what the Detroit for me is really, really, really interesting. You know, they talk about Johnny. They talk about Cal McCarr. Really about the RFA. I don't see that. It costs a lot of money, but some could do this. I don't see other RFA really to get one over there. I don't see this. I'll be honest with you. Some point I was like, maybe, but I don't see anybody can get a RFA this season, like Montreal did with Sebastian Aho. He's going to be third. Yeah, possible about that one over there. If you talk about Eglin, Ken Johnson is the top 7, 8. I think one player is getting more attention right now with Eliam Eglin is Mason McDavish. So McDavish could be slated to Detroit also at some point. Flipper is doing well. I saw him at the beginning, but he tell you have a good night, Sly. July 28th, Johnny, is at 12 o'clock Eastern Time is going to be the date over there for that one. Il n'y a pas de problème, Karine. Tu peux attendre, pas demain, parce que demain, on est off. On revient dimanche soir à 9h. À 9h. Good night, Sly. At 9 o'clock, Karine, Sunday night is the next show of live stream for everybody. 9 o'clock, if you can see this. I don't think so. We have the picture here. But 9 o'clock will be the next show Sunday night. And we talk about the mock draft. I don't know, Fallon, you can follow me. But let me check. I will give you something, guys, for you guys. I'm generous tonight. Everybody, I'm generous tonight. Can I give it to you? Hold on. Can I do that? Coach. All right, guys. I put good night, Kimberly. Thanks again, no problem. Bon, on va faire, je sais pas, là. On va faire, OK. M'a faire quoi demain d'abord? Texte-moi. Envoie-moi un texte, on va jaser. I put my email there. If everyone, each one of you would like to have a full report about, and I'll go to give you free. That's my gift. I will go to give you a free report NHL draft for each players are on the selection this year. It's about 700 is a PDF. If you want to get this, the only way to get it is send me an email, and I'm going to send it to you back. That is coming from the Elite Prospect. I pay for that, but I'm willing to share it with you. We don't have many people here, so if you want it, click on my email, send me an email. I will send it to you tonight or tomorrow morning. It will be a pleasure to do that. My mother and last out like a flavor. Whoop, not that one. Thank you so much, Kimberly. No problem. C'est gentil, coach. Ça me fait plaisir. Pas de problème. Toujours aussi pour vous autres. If Fallon is still here, if you want it. I think Fallon, I got that one over there. Did I miss this one? Ken Johnson, yes. Johnson will be a top 10, I believe. Like I said to you, it will be McDavish about that one there. Johnny, what's the day we can sign? I got it. You talk about somewhere Edmonton, no? You talk somewhere, Johnny, about Edmonton, or I see something somewhere? The biggest jumper is Eglin, yes. I think McDavid is going to be close to him. Fallon about that. Anybody want to add something before we shut down the show tonight? Anybody want to add? Have any question you want to talk about? I like to talk about the draft. Thanks, Fallon, and also Johnny to question. And thanks again, Kimberly, Karine. I appreciate a lot, Sly, and anybody else. Thank you so much for the night. I appreciate a lot. I'm going to get bonne fin de semaine à toi. Merci, Karine. Toi aussi. Amuse-toi bien. Fais attention à toi. And of course, profite du soleil ou de la bonne température. J'espère que vous avez au Québec. Moi, ici, il fait chaud. I can see burn my forehead again today. But it's all good. It's all good. Fallon, Johnny, are you still around? Did we lose Fallon? Fallon was all over here. Now he left. Johnny, anything else you want to add before you go? Great show, Coach. Thank you so much, Johnny. Always a pleasure to have you aboard. Really nice from you to be here every night and show up with a great question, everything like that. Really, really appreciate you, Johnny. Johnny from Moncton, New Brunswick. Thanks again to be here. Anybody else want to add? Fallon is fall apart. We lost Fallon. Fallon Connor. Thank you so much, Johnny. Appreciate that. Fallon is a love the Calgary Flames. Hopefully, see him next time. And please don't forget to get all the video, everything I do. Click on the ring. I'm going to make a video for that, but go get your notification. That will show all the video I do every night about what every day. That will give you a little bit more information about the UFA, the draft. I produce 1-2 video per day. We know we have a show in the morning and the night, so I try to get at least 1 video per day between, and so that will give you an idea what's going on. So you can click beside said subscribe. You have like a bell, and you can click on the bell, and that will give you a notification every time we do something inside the YouTube channel. And then, like I said, your homework, try to find a subscriber for the weekend. You still have about 48 hours. I will see you Friday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Friday night's about the Kraken Seattle Mock Draft 1.0. What is the next show? So it'll be Sunday night. Oh, it's going to be at 9 o'clock Sunday night. At 9 o'clock, Johnny, Sunday night, who's going to be live. The next show of the PowerPlay Show with Coach Frenchy. So thank you so much, everybody. We want you have an amazing blessing, grateful, and thankful weekend with your friends, with your family. Life is short, guys. Don't forget one more thing. Not only you have a greatness inside of you, but your voice, whatever is your voice, someone need to hear you. You are here to helping someone. Whatever you do in life, you are there to make a difference. You are here to create an impact. You are here to helping someone need to hear your voice. So don't feel you are nobody. You are an amazing person. You have so much you can make a difference. And finally, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Have an amazing, great weekend. And of course, from you, Coach, enjoy your weekend. Thank you, everybody.
Here I stand by myself on my own. What if I lose all control and take a step out into the unknown? Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? What's going on now? Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I let go? I do really want to know what's going on now. Is this another breakdown? You and me, should I say so? We're just putting on a show. Oh, oh, oh. What do I know? I need to open my eyes and get a touch of that reality. Don't want another surprise.